G'day! Welcome to the 14th of May 2026. My name is George and I want to present to you my message of hope for today. And also, I'm going to make a little request. Can you please do me a huge favor? You see, currently I've got 44 subscribers on my channel. Very appreciative of those people who've been doing that for me. But my personal goal is to reach 50 subscribers by the end of this week, which is about 3 days' time. Can you be so kind to be a subscriber? Like this video and share it far and wide. Okay, well, you might like the story today because I'm going to talk to you about a group of men who stole a toilet from a palace. Yes, it really did happen. Of course, not just any type of typical toilet. It was an 18-karat solid gold toilet. Yeah, a genuine, fully working bathroom fixture that's installed at the Blenheim Palace in England. The significance of that is it was Winston Churchill's actual birthplace. It was created by an Italian artist who titled it with a completely straight face, America. As for the facts, it weighed 98 kilograms. And also it was insured for 9 million Australian dollars. Not a small sum. But of course, in September 2019, not too long ago, these men drove stolen vehicles through the locked gates of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they smashed the window, kicked down the door, ripped the thing off the wall, and were gone 5 minutes flat. Talk about military precision, just 5 minutes only. Their text messages throughout the whole operation referred to the toilet as a car. Oh yes, they got their own code sign. It is like, I can sell that car for you in 2 seconds. Because nobody thought to question why this particular car required such secrecy, right? But they were caught anyway. There was CCTV footages, forensics were involved, phone data especially. But you know what? The gold was melted down and sold off quietly in pieces. As you can see, gold surged nearly 65% in 2025. Silver close to 150%. Wow, shocking, hey? Due to the tariffs, geopolitical wobbles, and markets doing what markets always do when everyone's nervous, and suddenly people who had never once looked at a gold price in their lives were looking at gold prices. Interesting. They were comparing coins and researching storage places. Coming back to earth, I noticed that at my own Bible study group, people who had never mentioned precious metals, not once I recall, suddenly had opinions about it. Strong ones, mind you. And I'll be honest with you, sitting there that night, listening to the conversation, I felt the pull. That pull telling you in that quiet voice to say, hey, maybe you should look into this. We even have a man in our group who sells gold to the public. I suspect his phone has been considerably busier lately, and good on him. Now, I'm not here to tell you that's wrong, because for centuries, gold has held value across the millennium when paper assets haven't. When the world feels unstable, people reach for something solid because there's wisdom in our history. But here's where it gets genuinely interesting for those of us who follow Jesus. I personally heard a pastor raise the question once about the Bible passage, which is Revelation chapter 21, verse 21. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls, each of the gates made of a single pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, like transparent glass. So in his YouTube video, he asked, does this mean gold becomes worthless in heaven? Is that why God paves the footpaths with it? Interesting question. Why would you say that, right? I mean, the thing empires have been built on, the thing men have crossed oceans for, started wars over, melted down toilets for, gold, in eternity is the bitumen, the stuff under your feet as you walk. Not displayed, not vaulted, not insured for $9 million that you walk on. That was his point. Now, I don't believe that makes gold a bad investment today, because used wisely as part of a broader portfolio, it's a good idea. So not as a panic response only, not as your entire strategy. I think there's a genuine case to get gold and silver if you can afford them both. The question isn't really whether to hold gold, really. The question is what's driving you when you reach for it. Are you holding it with an open hand, asking God for guidance, or just gripping it because something in the news frightened you last Tuesday? I don't know. You see, there's a real difference between stewardship and fear. And only you know which one you're sitting in right now. And so here's what I want to know. And I mean this genuinely, not as a throwaway. What do you think revelation first actually means? Does gold become worthless in eternity? Or does it mean something else entirely about the nature of abundance in God's kingdom? Yeah. Drop your answer in the comments. I'm really curious what you think. I expect in both sides of the coin to have an opinion. And this is the one I want people to hear. Just give your opinion. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. All right, that's all for today. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.